I am a 20-year-old female, and I have about a 30-minute commute to and from college. And on this particular night, I had class that ended around 6 p.m., so I was starting to head home. I live in a fairly rural area, so a good portion of my drive is on the country roads. While driving on one of these roads, I come upon a silver pickup truck that was driving very slowly, probably only 15 miles per hour. So I decided to pass them. As I was going around them, they sped up, making it impossible for me to pass them, so I had to let off the gas and get back behind them, at which point they started to drive slowly again. By this time I was starting to get scared. There were no intersections nearby for me to turn at. The truck then came to a complete stop. I again then went to pass them, and this time I was able to get around them, but as soon as I did, they sped up and were on my bumper, and they eventually passed me again and then started to drive very slowly. Eventually we had come to a four-way stop, and they came to a complete stop and would not move as they were in the middle of the road. I'm pretty sure they knew I was a woman because I was driving a bright yellow Pontiac Sunfire, and I'm sure they were able to see me in their rearview mirror. Unsure what to do in this moment, as I was stuck behind a truck that was now blocking the roadway, I pretended to reach into my purse and grab a hairbrush in a manner that made it look like I might have had a gun. I made sure it was visible through the window, hoping to scare them off. Thankfully, at this point, the truck made a left turn and I stepped on the gas and went straight. I could see the truck in my rearview mirror starting to reverse and change directions to follow me again. At this point, I'm going very fast, probably close to 90 miles per hour down this country road. I was able to turn off on another road and then another. By this time, I was in the small town that I had to pass through to get home. I was pretty sure I'd lost the truck, and my husband's grandfather lived in this town, so I went to his house where I stayed for a little while before making my way home. After this incident, I decided it was best to stick to the main roads from now on, and have something a little more substantial than a hairbrush to protect myself with.
If you have an SHTF story that you'd like to share, please email me at reallifeshtf@gmail.com.